We have problems in Albany. God is speaking through the long vistas of eternity, saying, who will go? It is echoing through the centuries, who will go? Who will be a part of a great ongoing movement to make God's kingdom a reality? Now today, many of our hopes and many of our longings were vindicated. When I stood before you Sunday afternoon, I said to you that it was a little dark. I couldn't quite see my way clear. There are times that you do cry out, why? And I don't mind crying why occasionally. Because even our Lord and Master found himself crying out one day, my God, why? Sunday I was crying, why? After we had become aroused and after we had gotten ourselves ready to participate in a magnificent drama to transform dark and desolate valleys into sunlit paths of meaning. This morning something happened. It came to me to transform the fatigue of despair into the buoyancy of hope. This morning something happened. It caused me to leave that courtroom saying, not, Lord, why is all of this trouble coming? Not on the one hand, nobody knows the trouble we see, but I could leave crying, I'm so glad that trouble don't last always. I must stress something that I always say, and I never tire of saying it from the by now you know what I believe about this. Judge Tuttle made it clear today that on the basis of the First and the 14th Amendment, people have a right to protest. And I believe this is the greatness of our nation. This is why I could never be a communist. This is why my allegiance could never turn to Russia. But I know that deep down within this nation is a commitment to something, even if it fails to live up to it. Deep down within this nation is a commitment to freedom, which says that every man has a right to protest for right. And ever and again something comes to remind us that America was based and built on a great principle. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Not some men, but all men. Not all white men, but all men, which includes black men. This is deep down in the very structure of our nation. We have a right to do what we are doing. And I go on with the faith that as we engage in these peaceful demonstrations and these peaceful protests, that we are doing what is right, because we are trying to say to Albany, if you won't sit down and talk with us and grant us those things which are ours on the basis of the Constitution of the United States, sanctioned by heaven itself and endorsed by the forces of justice, if you won't do that, we will have to present our very bodies and our lives and lay this issue squarely before the conscience of this community. This is what we've got to do all over Albany. There may be somebody here moving toward the evening of life. You may be 60, you may be 70. You've gone significant witness at this hour. This is our great opportunity. Walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, just keep inching along, but by all means, keep moving.
I could feel there was something different in my body. Totally different. I couldn't describe that minute what the feeling was like. The Tuesday, everything went well. I thought, wait a bit. Let me take the sling off because I